looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. So, Tim, many have speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of professional sports. Do you agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core. Am I correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
Now, Anunoby. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Pass to Bridges. New York moving it around. Towns, no luck. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Anunoby. SGA against Brunson. SGA kicks to Dort. Drops in the tray.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Bridges outside. Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Robinson with the layup.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Outside Williams. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's SGA after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Hartenstein with a screen on Towns. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Knicks leading by 8. Towns down low. He's guarded by Williams. Robinson against Hartenstein. Bridges for 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by SGA. Anunoby has the open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Oklahoma City has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. SGA passes to Holmgren. SGA kicks to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Williams. Stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander after the missed three from Karl-Anthony Towns.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Anunoby outside. Towns for three. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. Holmgren in the high post. Towns on him. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Robinson. Takes a three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside Towns. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. New York, no good that time either.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now, here's SGA. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Hartenstein. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Dort. And a switcher also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And the second free throw, good.
And what Hartenstein gives you is toughness and intelligence. He is such an important part of what they do.
Brunson outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Mitchell outside. SGA looking it over. Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assists.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Bridges outside. Right side Towns. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Under trailing by 6. Holmgren finds Mitchell. Back to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Outside Williams. Here's Holmgren. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Holmgren's got 6 points. New York leading by 4. Pass to Brunson. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Yep, it counts. He has 6.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Thunder making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. Here's Mitchell. His last outing, 16 points for him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Higgins outside. Williams for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Here's Kolek. And his first shot of the game, no good. Thunder trailing by 6. Wiggins from outside. The shot that time, not on target. Abuzele up top. Pass to Kolek. And here is Anunoby. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. The Thunder with another miss.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. The first one falls for the Thunder. Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for New York, Okporti's checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Bridges. And McBride drops them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 6. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Holmgren.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Kolek. He has yet to score.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Count that one.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Sinks the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 9.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
All-purpose. Thank you, Allie. Here's McBride. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Abuzele bounce pass. Williams against Clarkson. Back to Abuzele. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wallace outside. On the left block. Again, Oklahoma City. .43 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Okporti. Here's Kolek. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Holmgren with the steal. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Clarkson outside. There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Kolek. That 3 off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out front. They're up by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Jason Wallace is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now, here's Holmgren. Out to Wallace. Over McBride. And there's the call on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City.
For your Thunder, number 34, Kenrich Williams.
The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Towns. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here's Wallace. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now McBride. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here's Towns. Count that one. He's got 8.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Mitchell dishes to Wallace. Holmgren looking around. Back to Wallace. For 3, Mitchell. The shot will not fall. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Yabusele. Left side, Towns. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now here's Towns. 10 points for him. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Kolek, covered by Mitchell. Kolek, no good. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing here by 8. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
McBride with the ball. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And then for New York, Anunoby, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. Holmgren finds Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The consistency Williams has developed from deep is a critical part of his game. You can't let him get that open.
Anunoby, a screen on Williams. Bridges shot. Good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Mitchell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Shot clock at 6, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that game against the Warriors, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Wallace is checked in for Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Towns. New York moving the ball around. Bridges misses. Under trailing by 10. Stolen by Brunson. Out to Bridges. Back to Brunson. And here is Bridges. He's got 11. Towns. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Cason Wallace. Oh, Anunoby in position. Here's Dort. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
Here's Kolek. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking inside. Wiggins finds Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Knicks leading by 10. Here he goes. Pass to Towns. Bridges deciding where to go with it. With the shot. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's the 3. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Anunoby outside. Here's Kolek. Towns, high post. Good on the shot. Towns has got 9 points now in the quarter. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Now here's Towns. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. And it's Wiggins missing. New York has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. That one good for 2.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Here's Dort after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Kolek. On the wing, Anunoby. Bridges outside. From downtown, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holmgren outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Dort. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Thunder with some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Cason Wallace in for Aaron Wiggins. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Now, SGA. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
It's the three-point bomb.
3 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson covering. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. SGA kicks to Dort. 5 on the clock. Buries it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 12.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Anunoby outside. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And they recover it. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Holmgren with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Dort. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing on the interior.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Free throw good, Dort.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. SGA sets a screen for Dort. Now good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Just 5 to shoot. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. There's Williams with the 3. Hartenstein. It's good on the putback.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 11, and the dunk by Robinson.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
SGA against Brunson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And you can just see the defender just way too slow. And he got burnt there for the layup. That's where speed can kill.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. Points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
I'm looking at one of the all-time great shooting pivots. Not you, Shaq, sorry. But Big Cat has controlled the game with his offense.
Yeah, you just don't see many 7-footers do what he does. Tremendous first half. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
The Knicks leading by 11. On the court for the Knicks, they've got OG Anunoby. Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Deflects the pass. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Hartenstein with a screen on Towns. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Towns. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. One shot.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. Williams passes to SGA. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander races to the rim.
And you see the acceleration right there. SGA turning it on.
Here's Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Dort against Bridges. Inside. And it's blocked.
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back over to you guys.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Now Hartenstein, guarded by Robinson. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Here's Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson. He doesn't get the second one. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
From 7. Oh, Brunson's wheeling his way in there.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside, Dort. SGA sets a screen for Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Robinson. Now here's Towns from past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dort kicks to SGA. Driving in, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Great execution out of the pick and roll. Shea with a perfect delivery.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Let's see those moves.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
It was more prevalent to see big guys struggle from the free throw line in a different era. Not anymore. This list proves that.
Towns, a screen on Dort. McBride, a three-pointer, no good. They're trailing by 11. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Misses the three. Brunson outside. Here's Towns. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Anunoby. Connects from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 14.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's SGA. He's got 8. Williams for 3.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Out to Brunson. And McBride now top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Outside, Towns. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Here's McBride. Off target from outside. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
To the floor, it's the Thunder. Give them a hand, fans.
Oklahoma City making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. A moment here now to see the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
Brunson scanning the floor. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The kick out to Williams. Right wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And Hartenstein is right there. Hartenstein's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Bridges, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Nice shot by SGA.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Bridges dishes to Towns. Back to Bridges. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
And Bridges no good on that one. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 10-point game. Takes the hit and still gets it to go.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Brunson, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Oklahoma City shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by SGA. Mitchell against Brunson. To the middle. It's deflected. Yabusele passes to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Brunson outside. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Thunder with some changes. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wiggins is subbed in for Jalen Williams. Then for the Knicks, Okporti's checked in. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Bridges. .103 left in the third. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. SGA's got 12 now in this quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Clarkson with the ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Five-second
differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kolek. Clarkson outside. Here's Yabusele beyond the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. For three, Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 11 points. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Mitchell is out there with Lou George. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Kolek. They set the pick. Inside. For the three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Mitchell finds Dort. Outside Williams. Back to Dort. Fires from deep. Knicks with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Clarkson looking for an opening. Diawara the pass to Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Wiggins outside. Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Towns against Williams. To the wing right side. Here's Kolek, and again it's New York.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Williams. Here's Dort. And the 3 off target.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Basket good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Under trailing by 14. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. Mitchell in the corner. Dort with a screen for Mitchell. Off target from the wing. New York with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Dort. The three-pointer off the mark.
No, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now Williams. Now here's George. Williams sets a screen for Dort. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Kolek, defended by Dort. To the left wing, Towns, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Williams. Mitchell kicks to Williams. Dort passes to Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Williams for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Mitchell against Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. Thunder trailing by 12. Hartenstein finds Mitchell. Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Mitchell passes to Williams. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Mitchell.
You look at Jalen Williams, and he just has been adding something to his game every single year. Greater intensity, greater skill, greater confidence. It's the kind of evolution you love to see in a young player.
Back to Brunson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Gilgeous Alexander. Hartenstein passes to SGA. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wow, what determination. Gilgeous Alexander fighting through contact for the and one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Oklahoma City?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous Alexander, no slouch from the line.
On deep, Brunson, SGA with the rebound. Gilgeous Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wiggins, a screen on Brunson. Here's SGA. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. SGA's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson outside. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. For 3, Mitchell. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brunson outside. Towns against Hartenstein. Towns dishes to Bridges. Shakes him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
Clock's ticking, but Bridges totally unfazed.
Back to Wiggins. Pass to SGA. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game. Here's Kolek. Back to Brunson. Mitchell with the steal. Holmgren outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Thunder trailing by 5. Into the lane. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Bridges outside. Towns up top. Pass to Kolek. 5 to shoot. Over SGA. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Mitchell kicks to SGA. To the inside. Mitchell outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. And here's Brunson. Towns for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Thunder trailing by 3. SGA passes to Holmgren. Dort against Bridges. Outside Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen on Anunoby. Robinson there for the rebound. The Knicks leading by 3. Now Anunoby. Brunson. No good from 3. Bridges with the steal. Right side Towns. Buries the deep ball.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Brunson against SGA. Dort outside. The 3 is off.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And he gets that one to go.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Lets it go from 11. Robinson there for the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson outside. Hartenstein with the rebound. The Thunder shooting about 45% from the floor in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Yep, that goes down. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They led by as many as 18 points. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot away. That one misses. Oklahoma City shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. SGA against Brunson. That one goes.
Huge bucket by SGA. What a sense for the big moment.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Brunson, outside Bridges. Towns fires, and down goes the three.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
The three doesn't go. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hartenstein with the rebound. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 7-point differential. Can't get it to go. So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.